It's book club time
with your favorite trio.
Let's see if this book is worth the hype. Today we're reviewing Something in My Heart by Kimberly Brown, and it's a romance book.
Something in My Heart by Kimberly Brown and Mya is a heartfelt romance about two people navigating love, personal struggles, and healing while discovering the transformation power of vulnerability and connection.
Okay, Betsy, let's get into it. The tea on Onyx.
Oh my gosh, I didn't care about his perspective at all in any of this entire book.
All the men in this book suck, if you ask me.
This is the first Kimberly Brown book that I've heard you say that this is not my book boyfriend.
Exactly. No book boyfriend.
I don't have any.
Let y'all know that right now.
I don't have a Captain Dirk and the audacity.
And he was just entitled about everything. He felt like, Alana was supposed to just take him back just because he said he was sorry.
And propose.
After he told her to get over it, or to snap out of it after they lost a child. At 6 months.
She has to birth. She birthed the stillborn.
And he told her to get over it.
And then he didn't want it.
He said, I never even wanted it.
He didn't want to get it.
Yeah, he's chopped, so.
He has no redeeming qualities. Every time his chapter came up, I'm like, okay, next.
Who cares?
Trying to give him a little redemption story.
And a little happy. And I was like, oh.
I don't know what about, I don't know if it's Kimberly or the other ones, yeah. But in a lot of her books, there's like the one who gets like, or whatever, there's always some type of redemption for like the bad guy.
It is.
My opinion, like a villain. And I was like, I don't really care about the redemption. I don't care about that.
Yeah, your first impression was trash anyway.
Literally. And then Hendrix is the brother that fell in love with his.
He was wrong for that.
Brother's ex.
He was wrong for that. He tried to justify it. Like, he was like, you didn't fall in love. First of all, you like that girl from you.
So why did you even introduce her to your brother?
You should have told your brother. Like, I'm trying to move in on her. Like, I'm trying, like, we're in the
right. I like her.
Something.
And honestly, wouldn't even been in the equation.
Yeah, you would have been like, you're my bro, whatever. Like, you got her. You're our friends. You got her.
All this hurt we had to go through for y'all to end up together because you wouldn't speak up. Speaking up, when Halani asked him if she was a good girlfriend, and he said yes.
He needed to stand up. I'm not gonna lie. He needed to stand up because she just completely, when she found out she was pregnant, she completely like stopped talking to her for like weeks or like being dry and like treating him like a side piece.
That's what he said. You treat him like a side piece
that you don't want to see no more.
And that's how she was treating him for real. Just because she found out she was pregnant, and it was just like
the one person that picked you up.
He helped her.
Saved your life.
Yes. The father of your child. Why would she not feel comfortable enough? I don't understand.
And not to like discredit her trauma and what she went through, because it was very traumatic, and she was valid in her feelings of being scared to be pregnant again and possibly miscarrying again, but like closing him out was not the right move for that long as well, because she told him at 3 months pregnant. That's wild, which was crazy.
She told everybody else
but him.
So mean to him. And I'm sorry, you've been avoiding and ducking me for weeks.
Why would he not be? That's your boyfriend.
I think that's the man that you love and ruin their relationship over.
Exactly.
That should have really been out of the She should have been like trying to fix it because you messed up this brotherhood. They were literally siblings. They came from the same mother and dad.
And now you making the other one pregnant.
And this all happened within a span of like a couple months.
Exactly. It all happened.
It was very messy. It was very Houston coded.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the meal was to me.
They were. She spent 1 weekend in Houston, tried out the dancing here, and said, you know what, this makes sense.
This is my next trip.
Houston is messy. Do not recommend it.
Very messy book.
Very messy. Oh yeah, it was so messy that it was just like I winced and I cringed a little as I was reading.
And I kept wanting to throw my iPad because it just kept getting worse. Yeah. And I wanted to I did like Hendrix. I thought he was a good guy. I just felt like he crossed the line that shouldn't have been crossed.
Yeah, like that's your brother.
And that was like
that they were together for 3 years. Like she knows your whole family because of him.
Yeah.
And the fact that he came back from my phone, like, help me get her back, he was like, nah, bro. I was like, well, because right after they had just,
he wasn't wrong in telling him no, because he was holding him accountable, like,
checking him was completely right.
But it was always like,
you also the real reason.
You also just doubted her, so.
Yeah, like,
he was always stuck between checking his brother, holding him accountable, and then fighting his feelings for her.
We were just like, bro, get over it. Like, you just stole this man's girl, you told him to get over it. Like you were
Exactly. Like, I mean, I never feel bad for Onyx, not one time. But
he was valid in being angry.
He had a right to be mad. That's your brother.
They all just told him to get over it. I was like, I mean, like, you're having a baby with his recent ex.
And they just, had to terminate the baby that they had because it was stillborn. So it was like, now she's pregnant for your brother. It's just really chaotic.
I did like how Jayla challenged Onyx.
She was
with her conversations with him, because she would ask him, well, you didn't want a kid, so why are you mad now?
Like, you didn't express that you didn't want a kid beforehand.
Well, even then when they had that conversation, he was like, well, yeah, we did talk about kids and we wanted them, but when the time came, I changed my mind because I like the lifestyle I was living.
She was pregnant.
What?
Like, none of this makes any sense.
Yeah.
So you didn't actually want a kid, you just tried to tell her what you wanted to hear.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. That's how y'all.
I'm sorry, Kimberly, this was not it for me.
Yeah, I was actually. Yeah, it was just a lot. It was a lot going on.
If you like that, then you're coming. This book is for you. But final thoughts and ratings, what are we rating it at?
This one kind of hurt because I always give Kimberly a 5, but I gave this book a 6.75 because it's Kimberly Brown.
Yeah.
The book was good. It was just very messy and not what I want for myself in romance.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so
I think that's what it
that's
was.
why
Yeah.
it was like a 3.7 because they still had. I was happy for them. You know, they got married, whatever. But it's
Without their love.
show love, and I want
We don't deserve
I
that.
want it.
I rated this one out of 3 because it's the messiness of it and just like morally it was just wrong. I was like the whole time I'm like, but that's your brother, and then that's your ex's. Like it was just too messy, and it all happened within like 9 months. I mean, no, absolutely not.
Yeah. I'm also going to give this a 3, and it did hurt. I really wanted to give it a 4 so bad, but it was just something about Onyx being happy at the end that really just no, because yeah, this is a struggle of, and like usually romance books are I love them 5 out of 5. It's like I feel like, oh my gosh, I would love to be in this book and experience what they're experiencing.
But let us know what you thought about this book in the comments, and we'll see you in the next book. Bye.